Good morning, class. As I understand, everybody here has a business major, right? What's your major?
Business administration,
Okay.
marketing.
Awesome. Okay, you will be interested in this volunteer opportunity because it will. I do want to share this opportunity with you because this will add immeasurable value to your resume, and it will increase your network with professionals in this Austin business scene. Uh, Matter of fact, this company, this event, this conference, and it has a global reach of 600 million people. It's all over the world. We'll talk more about that. So this is the second year here in Austin that the social media week happened, and I've been a volunteer on both. I have been here since the beginning, um, and said that the points we're going to cover it's so what it is, the speakers and my experience, and benefits and some one comparison from a similar event. So, what is a social media week? You can open your little booklets, and we're going to for the first point. So, social media week is one of the world's premier conference and industry news platforms for professionals in media, marketing, and technology. Also, it's, as I said, a conference where there's actually over 10,000 speakers. This is happening in more than 25 cities globally, and examples are Mexico City, it's in New York, Los Angeles, etc. This audience is relatively young, 73% 21 to 35 years old, and 49% work in marketing, media, and communications, and 40 of them work in big companies. That's the thing. The price, however, it's 2,500 for premium and 1,200 for the standard one. And we students, we don't have that money to just spend out of our pockets. So now, as I said, the social media week in Austin is the second year. And it's basically a 3-year immersive experience conference, and we do workshops, we do roundtables, and it's for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and young marketing professionals, business as well. So if you go to the second page, I'm going to talk about the speakers now. Sorry, Meredith Gonzalez. Have you heard of her? Well, she's a marketing. She's a teacher here, and I didn't know. And so I volunteered there, and I was the timekeeper at the end because the presentation was so good. I reached to her and asked some questions. She was like, "Yeah, like I'm a teacher at St. I'm like, what? It was crazy, and we connected there, and we talked through it afterwards. So she's also an employee at Deloitte. She's a social media guru. She helps the social there. Then we have Joshua Billy, which he started his own company called Monsterpreneur. And he has a consulting firm for 7-figure companies. He has done over 100 million. He has managed over $100 million online. So very big persons here. Then lastly, not least, Ashland Viscasi, which has been the one that I have been the closest of. She's wonderful, and she started also her business called Creative Smith Business. She does events and podcasts but she focuses on artists and small businesses here in Austin to help them on their social and operations. On that same page, we're going to talk about volunteer benefits. So this is you pick, actually, from those 3 days, you pick 3 4-hour slots, right? It's on every February, so last year, February, this year also. And if you do those, the 3-4 slots, which is like 12 hours, you just organize them, you choose your times. You get front seat, first contact with speakers, as I said with Meredith. You get avoidance of excess on sessions. We had a lot of people being outside because they didn't have seats available, whereas us volunteers have front seats. As I said, excellent networking opportunity. It's a fun yet professional environment. And they do have an app called Huva, which at the end they put job listings there. And from the companies that attend, sponsor, and speak there. Now, if you go to the next page, we're going to talk about, so there's another social media event here in Austin called Smart Social Summit. Thing here is that also it cost 400 actually, it's 395. And yes, they have good speakers. Yes, it's a big event. Yes, it's intimidating, expensive. It's big. There's no volunteer opportunities, so you would need to just pay for that. And it's not as good for networking because it's just you go, you hear, that's it. And they don't have the app for job listings, which I feel that was a really, really good value on there. So just to wrap up, to have some conclusion on the future involvement. So as I said, the benefits, it's that it's just not an event you would just pay to go, but you volunteer to, which this for me gave me this opportunity to break the ice and say like, hey, I'm a volunteer. Just not like, hey, I'm a stranger talking to you, but I have a reason to talk to you. You're not just a number. I like that, and there's this option for you not to pay. However, this is a very limited space. There's limited capacity, sorry, because it's still here a small event for small businesses. So you need to be quick on that. So benefits, you will build a future. You would build your network. You would have connections. And I'm actually meeting with Ashland after this class to speak to some other projects because we kept the connection there. And actually, so Meredith is on the last picture, and Diego is a student here in CNETS actually. He does some programming stuff, and so thank you. Any questions?